Welcome, fellow Wasteland survivors. I'm Dean. Thanks for stopping in for When Pigs Fly, the walkthrough. I chose this mini quest to be second on our video list because from finishing All Hallows Eve at Harbor Master Hotel, it's not a very far walk to this location. For sure if this location was here before. I think the garage was, but the NPC Suggs was not here, so he's new. And it looks like we need to read his terminal, so let's do that. Open for business. Moving the shop to Cambridge was a good idea. There's a little less heat compared to the military base. The sirens there tend to attract ferals like shit on a mole rat. At least raiders are a bit more predictable. Using the Chinese grenade launcher we salvaged at the training yard, I've developed schematics for some prototype pipe versions. Marvin.
Your name is Marvin?
Shut up!
Offered up some additional ideas, but they're a bit on the impractical side. I probably shouldn't have laughed at him when he mentioned partnering up, though. I should apologize later. Marvin's gone.
Continue with the service.
Okay, Marvin.
Marvin's gone missing, and so is my schematics for the pipe versions of the grenade launcher. I've been paying the raiders for protection, so I don't think it's a kidnapping. I'm kind of worried about him. To be honest, we didn't leave on the best terms. Weapons dealer in Mon Signor Plaza. Word is there's another merchant working out of the Mon Signor Plaza selling grenade launchers to the raiders. But not just any launchers, pipe ones. That's way too soon to be a coincidence. I bet my last rat away they've got my schematics. Bastards are trying to put me out of business with my own product. Hopefully Marvin's safe. That's the most important thing. Still, it'd be nice to find out what happened to both him and my work, so I can salvage my deal with the weapon traders downtown. Customer orders. Chinese grenade launcher. Notes. I found a ghoul client, claims to be ex-military, who used to tell me about these grenade launchers the Chinese had in Anchorage. Supposedly, they made a frag gun that could punch through power armor like a wet bag. I doubted him at first, sounded like a bunch of hocus pocus from the wrong end of a Brahmin, but we found this confiscated weapon cache at the training yard, and we've been in the launcher business ever since. A lot of this is all reverse engineering, but what we've made ought to satisfy the buyer. We've also got several new prototypes, but I'll keep my plans close to my vest. Nobody save Martin has to know. Baseball launcher. Client, Mo Cronin. Item, baseball launcher. Price, 750 caps. Of course it's Mo who wants a baseball launcher, but, I'm kind of surprised he's paying 750 caps. We've worked for him before. He don't like to pay very well. Notes. Mo asked if I can make him an authentic baseball launcher, the kinda designated hurler, or DH, used to kill swatters and armed hecklers. If it was designed to kill spectators, I need to calculate the launch angles based on how high the upper stands are. That should give me a ballpark figure on how much range it had. Pipe grenade launcher. Clients, raiders. Item, pipe grenade launcher. Price, protection. Notes, I've got a deal worked out with the local raiders. I build them some weapons, they keep the store safe. Hopefully their demands don't get too out of line. Weapons are fine, but if they start asking for caps, I'm gonna have to push back a little. Nail gun completed. Client, raiders. Item, nail gun. Price, protection. Notes, I modified the nail gun's velocity so it has more range and works better as a weapon. Call me cynical, but I sincerely doubt the Raider gangs want to use it to put up wood paneling. Saw blade launcher completed. Clients, Raiders, item sold, saw blade launcher, price, protection. Notes. First the nail gun, now the saw blade launcher. I asked one of the Raiders if they used to work in construction, but the guy just gave me this confused look like his brain was bent into a pretzel. So, yeah, it's pretty clear they have no idea what these tools were originally designed for. It's like one of those test old world shrinks give out where you show someone a picture and they tell you what they think it is. I'll bet if you showed them a pillow, they'd say it was a weapon to smother people with. Shit. I shouldn't give him any ideas. If my next order is for a pillow launcher, I've got no one to blame but myself. You know, it's nice to see that a little competition in the wasteland is still alive and well. Well, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna die, but you know, with a little luck and some ingenuity, some extra pipe laying around, hell, Suggs has got himself a pretty profitable little business. We might have to dip our hands into it. All right, let's check out where Mon Signor Plaza is. It's not too far away, so let's get on over there and check out the competition. That, Mr. Raider, is what you get for bringing a lug wrench to a knife fight. Alright, once you've cleared out the baddies, there are two entrances into Mon Signor Plaza. The first one is, of course, the front right here where we're at, but there's a back door as well, and that's the way we're going to go. Because who doesn't like going in the back door? Now, if you choose to go in this back way like we are, be careful, there are a few landmines around this pavilion area here. If we would have chose to come in through the front door, this is where we would have entered. I wished I could explain to you what those red and white ghost markers are. I have an idea, but I'm not really for sure if it's just me seeing it or if everybody that plays this quest will actually see it in this particular section. But it's not the only thing I'm noticing wrong. As you can see here, we've got a rapid pipe grenade launcher rifle, and it's invisible. Marvin's note. Hypothesis. I hate Suggs. Despise him. He mocks my ideas. Tells me they're impractical and a symptom of my underlying mental issue. Well, at least I have ideas. At least I have an imagination. Theory. I hate him because for 3 years I gave my sweat and tears and brain cells to that ungrateful son of a bitch, helping him turn his boring ideas into reality. But one day I asked him when he'd make me a full-time partner, and he said, when pigs fly. Well, I've done it. I've made pigs fly. In fact, when me and my new friends see him next, these little piggies are gonna fly right into his stupid face. L.A.W. Suggs deserves to die. It'll be my pigs that kill him. I know just where to wait for him, too. There's a rooftop across the street from the workshop with a clear view of the road. As soon as he leaves to make his deliveries, I'll rain pork from above. And when the piggies slam into his skull and the broken glass cuts into his skin and the cuts become infected and then he dies weeks later due to a lack of available medical supplies, and poor health infrastructure, everything he owns will be mine. As far as the plan goes, it's practically foolproof. Now, wait a second. Let me get this right. You're going to go through all this trouble to take a guy's business when you're already set up in business selling stuff that you got from the other guy? Okay, that's what the wasteland's done to everybody. Okay, now back checking this out again. As we can see, the rapid pipe grenade launcher is invisible. Even if we pick it up, it's still not, it's got nothing there. I'll even equip it, and we can see that there's nothing in my hands. Now my hands will show I'm holding something, but there's actually really nothing there. And unfortunately, that'll happen for 3 of the weapons. We're going to get 4 weapons here when we finish this quest, and 3 of them will be invisi like this. Now, be careful if you're looking around and you don't have the sneak ability to not trigger traps. There is a foot trap right here on the other side of this counter, and there is a grenade that will go off. You can kind of see it right there. And yeah, I really don't know what these are for other than to mark something, but I really don't see anything here. Just some random junk, but you know, I'm thinking you would see another, you know, legendary or something, but no, just nothing but the 1 grenade pipe rifle, I think is what it was, and the letter.
Snake, you okay? Snake! Snake!
For those of you who are playing on survival, I recommend getting a save, and you can do so on the top floor here in Mon Signor Plaza. Now you can only sleep for 5 hours on a mattress, so unfortunately you can't get the 8-hour well-rested bonus. This is the building that Marvin's in, but he's up on top. Since we can't assault him directly, we're going to go and use this side building to get up to where he's at. Marvin died on the catwalk, and just below him was 2 bottle cap mines. As you can see down there below, 2 more red and white exclamation markers. There's 2 more bottle cap mines down there as well. That's why we didn't come up the catwalk. It's virtually impossible to get those mines coming up from the ground. Great. Those bodies are going to be hard to find. From down here below on the ground, we can VATS and see the piggy bank mines. There were 2 more up where Marvin was, like I said earlier, but apparently he detonated them, or somebody detonated them already. Well, I got lucky and I was able to find both legendaries fairly easy. Blew this one into where Suggs is at. And here we're going to get the baseball launcher. We complete When Pigs
Hey,
Fly as soon as we
thanks for your
get
help.
the schematics to Suggs, and our reward is the penetrating Chinese grenade launcher rifle that is extremely hard to see. Do you guys remember the story that the Raider's telling his friend behind Hardware Town, on the back side of that semi-trailer, where the guy was making grenade sounds and made a motorcycle sound and drove off shifting gears? That's what I'm gonna feel like when I go to use these weapons. Raiders are gonna laugh at me because they're gonna think I'm pretending I got a grenade launcher. I can just see it right now, the laughter, because I'm laughing. Okay, well, maybe some point in time they may fix that. Hopefully. Alright, all those guns are nice, but this is the one we came for. The piggy bank launcher. I really like this one, and I'm glad we can actually see it as well. It's super cute with the pig in there, and it does do a lot of damage as well. If you have your heavy guns up, you can do quite a bit of damage with this. Trust me, I died to it twice. Alright, my Wasteland friends, thank you all very much for joining me today on When Pigs Fly. We got quite a few weapons, or so they tell me. We haven't actually seen them yet, but the rewards were pretty good for this quest. I'm going to go out and give them a try, see how they work. And hopefully I won't be the laughing stock of the Commonwealth. Alright, thank you once again, everybody, and until next time, stay safe and peace. Oh, Marvin! Oh, Marvin! I want you to meet my little friend!